Overmind's plan has been jeopardized by these Terrans, too, Zora. And we seem to be no closer to removing them from the planet.
They were an unforeseen threat. Gone. One that none of us were prepared for. And even still, their meddling will prove to be of little consequence for my brood.
You seem rather quick to dismiss their significance, Cerebrate. A rather reckless assertion from one whose plans have failed to bear fruit.
Surely I need not prove my mettle again, after I alone paved the way for this invasion.
Your first creation may have done its duty too, Zora, but I have far less faith in your newest pet. Using the Terrans against one another is pointless when your brood can simply eradicate.
Yet my brood cannot simply eradicate them, can it? A good portion of my swarm has not made contact in several days, and I can only presume that they have been destroyed, along with the Magnate. And with the rest of the Overmind's brood spread thin as they are, we need an alternative to brute force. Focus on finding the Firstborn's leaders, and allow me to worry about the Terrans.
Do not forget, Cerebrate, that your warriors must deliver results. The swarm may yet be beaten back by the defenders, and failure at this stage is not an option.
As if I could forget the stakes. I will report my success soon.
When the truth is found to realize and all the joy within you, don't you want somebody?
I don't believe this shit.
Stow it, Marine. I'm responsible for saving your ass when the Zerg bend you over. That means I'm in charge of the radio.
Yeah? What about my ears? Who's gonna save them?
Maybe this specialist will have some earplugs for you. What's his name again? Francesco?
Mission report says Francisco Casca. He's supposed to be some ex-Confederate ghost.
I don't know why Raynor okayed this operation. We're no friends of the Confederacy.
No, but on this shithole, anything that ain't Zerg is a friendly. And having a ghost around could be useful. I heard they can sense shit. You know, with their mind powers.
Oh, give me a break. Half the shit you say is straight out of a science fiction book. Besides, for all we know, this guy could be dead by now. What the hell was that?
Pilot, have we been hit?
Negative! The rest of the ships are down! Skies are too hot! I'm bringing us to the surface! Get ready for a rough landing!
Oh, shit!
Jump, Marine! Jump!
Is anyone... Is anyone still alive?
Sound off! And if you're wounded, crawl your ass over here.
These fucking Zerg don't know when to fucking quit.
We're probably the only survivors, but that doesn't mean you get to check out. Form up. We're close to the source of the distress signal, so let's get moving before the Zerg come to admire their work.
This ghost had better be worth all this.
Need medical attention? You got my attention. Medical attention? You got my attention. Need medical attention? Need medical attention? Did someone page me?
Who's your daddy now?
Do I even need to tell you to shut up after that one?
No, ma'am.
Did someone page me?
You got my attention. Yes.
Need medical attention?
Monitor
Need
the
medical
heat.
attention? I'm on the job. Need medical attention?
You got my
Need
attention.
medical attention?
You got my
Where does it
attention.
hurt?
You got my
Where does it
attention.
hurt? Where
Naturally.
does it hurt?
Holy shit, it's him.
Finally. Hey, identify yourself. At ease, soldier. You already know who I am.
Man, I told you he had mind powers.
Quite. Specialist Francisco Gasca, at your service. I'm pleased to see such friendly faces here.
Friendly faces? In case you haven't noticed, we lost a lot of good men coming to save your sorry ass. So you better clue us in on what the hell is going on. Stat!
Very well. I am in possession of comprehensive research conducted by the Confederacy. It contains everything you need to know to end this invasion for good. I was on my way to deliver it to your commander when my ship met the same fate as yours. Once I have delivered this information to Raynor in person, your Zerg problem will be put to rest permanently.
How do we know you're telling the truth?
If you doubt my intentions, you need only ask yourself why the Zerg diverted so many of their creatures here after I arrived. They don't want this information getting into their enemies' hands.
I'm still not sure I trust you, Specialist.
I have had it up to here with these goddamn Zerg. Lead the way, sir. We got your back.
Not like we have a better option.
Excellent. We had better get moving. Your commands. Your commands. Reporting.
Slamming.
Ready.
You got my
I'm
attention.
here.
You got my
Ready.
attention.
I'm here. Understood.
You got my
Your
attention.
commands.
You got my
Reporting.
attention.
Need medical attention?
Slamming.
Ready. Your commands. Terminate that structure before the Zerg gain any more ground. Just call me on, boss. I'm not interested in your name, Private. Not much of a moviegoer, are you? Reporting.
Yes.
Your commands.
Yes. You got my attention.
Your commands.
Fire it up.
I'm here.
Oh, shit!
Stand your ground. I can stun them for a short time. I'm here.
Fire it up.
Your commands. Ready. I'm here.
You got my attention.
I'm here.
You got my attention. Yes.
Your commands. I'm here.
Fire it
Ready.
up. You got my
I'm
attention.
here.
Fire it
Ready.
up.
I'm here.
Want to turn the heat. Fire it up. Naturally. You got it. Yes.
Your commands. Your commands.
Want to turn the heat.
Reporting.
Naturally. You got it. Want to turn the
Ready.
heat.
I'm here. Yes.
You got my attention.
Ready.
You got my
Your
attention.
commands. Reporting.
Want to turn the heat.
Reporting. Understood. Yes.
Want to turn the heat. You got my
I'm
attention.
here. Your commands.
Shit. We got a colony at 12 o'clock.
My stun grenade will make short work of it.
That shit works on buildings too? Nice.
It works on anything and everything. Now get ready to fire! Understood. I'm here. Your commands. Understood. Going. Your commands. Your commands.
You got my attention. You got it. You
Ready.
got it. You got my
Your
attention.
commands.
Slam it.
Yes.
Standing by. Rock and roll.
Want to turn up the heat. Fire it
Ready.
up. Slam it. Naturally.
Reporting.
Yes. Got it. Want to turn up the heat. Naturally. Slam it. Want to turn up
I'm
the
here. Yes.
fire it up.
Understood.
Yes.
Your commands.
Yes.
Ready. That should be the last of them. I'm picking up the signal of a crashed dropship at the base of this cliff. Investigate it while I make sure the area is clear.
5 by 5, sir. Gaska!
Strolium, I didn't think you were still alive.
You lead these Terrans. You destroy our swarms. Why?
Calm yourself, Magnate. Tuzor told me you were dead. I believed these Zerg to be feral, even when I sensed you, faintly. Were you in hiding?
We remain beneath the surface. We wait for Terrans to leave. But they do not leave. They stay. Why?
The Raiders have been on high alert ever since you landed here. Gorn has been probing the Protoss for weakness, but these Terrans seem more competent than we gave them credit for. I was trying to meet with their leader. Without any witnesses to vouch for me, we need a new plan.
No! No plan! We destroy Terrans and Protoss, and claim this province for our swarms. You help.
If I help you, they'll know my allegiance with absolute certainty. But if I warn them of your plans, well, then they'll have a reason to trust me.
You help them? You help our enemies?
It is part of a bigger picture, Magnate. And besides, I have the utmost confidence in your abilities. I will make contact when I can and feed you information. But you will not have the element of surprise.
We do not like bigger picture. Go! We will prepare. Ready! We have no Vespene here. We search for a geyser soon.
All right, boys and girls, let's 86 these Zerg, pronto!
Terrans attack us. We use lurkers to defend the Hive cluster.
Get the tank ready!
We use Dark Swarm to protect our swarms from the Terrans. Ready! We move! We destroy this structure now! Master, we go! Command! Ready! Yes! Master! Ready! Ready! We expand our reach. Our swarms claim this guide.
Our forces are under attack.
Master! Command! Ready! Master! Ready! Command! Ready! We lay waste to this base. We attack from many angles. Master! Master! Ready! Command! Master! Ready!
Our forces are under attack.
We go!
forces
Careful,
are under
Red.
attack.
Protoss Archon lies within that shrine. The Protoss must fall! We slay them now!
The hive cluster is under attack.
Waiting! Command! Ready! Master! The Zerg seek to desecrate our shrine! We shall cleanse this blight from Aiur. Templar to arms!
Our forces are under attack.
Our swarms prove Zerg superior.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Waiting. We go. Command. Waiting. Waiting.
We require more minerals.
Master. Ready.
Not enough energy.
We laid waste to Protoss structure. Our swarms march. Ready. Ready.
Mission complete.
Command. Ready. Waiting. Master.
We require more minerals.
Waiting.
Our forces require minerals.
Command.
We require more minerals. The hive requires more minerals.
Go. Ready! Master!
Our forces are under attack.
Master! Waiting!
Our forces are under attack. Take us to
Yes!
Our forces are under attack.
Excellent! The Protoss are no longer a threat. We know this from the start. Master! Ready! We go! Command! We go! Master! Strolium, I was able to convince the Raiders that your attacks would come from the low ground. The high ground flank should be relatively unguarded. But you'll have to make your attacks quick. They'll begin to defend you. Our swarms will kill them all!
What the hell? Goska said this place was safe.
Who gives a shit what he said? Shoot the damn Zerg!
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Waiting!
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Good work, Stromio. Terrans have been dealt with.
We ensure our enemies die.
Magnate, with Aelar under our control, it is now safe to contact Tuzor. Our Cerebrate will be pleased to know that you still live.
Our swarms bolster their ranks. We contact Master.